Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at a game called Grobda, and this was created by Namco in 1984. I do not know that this got a US release, but this appeared on the Namco Museum Volume 2 game for the PlayStation. But see the tanks there, the enemy tanks in Xevious? They got their own game, and that is this, Grobda. They are Grobda tanks, and you get a control one in this game. That was a NES screenshot of Xevious, but at any rate, yeah, this is a tank warfare game, and I'm not a big fan of this game. I don't really like it all that much. It's quite difficult at times. What you do is you control this tank, and you have to destroy all the other tanks in the arena to move on to the next scene. And there's a nice wide explosion radius when you destroy a tank. And that explosion radius can take out other tanks. It can also take out you. Early on, the tanks are really quite easy. But later on, there will be new kinds of tanks. There will be ones that shoot a lot more. There will be ones that are real fast. There will be ones that have their own shields. You also have a shield. You don't really need it early on. You can hide behind various blocks. Some of them you can shoot in between.
Get ready.
And there will always be a voice, a creepy kind of voice just before the start of a stage that says, "Get ready." They call each stage battling for some reason. But yeah, you get bonus points for having enemies run into the explosion radius of another enemy that you destroyed. And you can be destroyed by it too. There was my shield. Note, oh, there was a little bit of bonus for getting the enemy to run into the explosion. There is a energy meter that you have. You cannot use your shield if it's not at a certain height. If it drops too low, you can't use your shield. If it drops real low, you might not be able to shoot hardly at all. You just need, you have rapid fire. You hold down the button and you release a steady stream of shots. Now we've got orange tanks that have shields, but they're not very strong. Hold down the fire button and lay into them, and they'll go down. They can also be taken down by explosion radius. Later enemies will have stronger shields, and they can withstand an explosion radius. It might weaken their shield, though. Yeah, if you run out of energy on your energy meter, you're not dead, but you can't do much, and the only way that you can get the energy meter to go back up is to not move. I got a little bit of bonus there. There are a total of 99 levels in this game. Now we are dealing with... Ooh, now that was a nice bonus, although I got killed. Now we are dealing with tanks that are super fast, and they move around when you try to shoot at them. This game, I don't really care for it much. We will not look at every single level, but we will look at every level up to level 30, and then I will show you what it looks like to beat the last level, level 99. Yeah, those stupid green tanks just wiggle all over and they're hard to hit. Now I've got to stay still to let my meter fill back up. I'll take out that wussy little tank there.
Get ready.
Yeah, like I said, this was on Namco. Ah, crap. I got shot by the green tank. It's hard to see their shots.
Get ready.
The explosion radius, you have to be like right there with your face in the explosion to be taken out. The game is very forgiving in letting you get away with not being destroyed by an explosion radius. Now, I've been using my shield on occasion with the tougher enemies. See, I was close to the explosion radius, but I backed off so I didn't die. Just die already, dude. It's hard to move through the wreckage of the enemies. And I didn't see the shots from that yellow tank. That yellow tank has got a strong shield. And now I gotta put in my initials. You are the champion of the National Battling Association, the NBA. Now, the Golden State Warriors were the champions of the NBA recently. One of the better teams in recent memory. They were really good in the playoffs. Well, here's a look at the later levels that I didn't get to. I think this is 14, maybe 15. I think I lost my last life on 13. Maybe 16, 17, 18 maybe. Is it 19? Yeah, and here I think is 20. I wanted to show you a new enemy. See that black one at the top? It is even faster than the green ones. And it has little shots that can circle around and try to hone in on you. Well, so does the green one. You try to maybe bait them into a wall to destroy them. I put on invincibility at this point.
Just ready.
And here's a quick look at 21. Yeah, that's level 21. And then 22. And then 23. And then 24. 25. Yeah, I won't show you all of them, just like the first 30 or so. 26. And 27. 28. On level 30, you get your first glimpse of a fortress that you have to take down. It's 29, and we'll look at that in a second. 30. There it is. And you have to hit it on that little turning thing. You have to hit it at the right angle to destroy it. You don't have to destroy it. But when you hear that that humming sound, you'll know you're hitting it. And there, I destroyed it. You don't have to destroy it to advance to the next level. You can't drive through its wreckage. You just need to take out all the regular tanks. But the last level has a big fortress like that. And here's level 31. You'll see that fortress on numerous levels. Here is the final level of the game. Level 99, or Battling 99. Again, I have invincibility on. You don't have to take out the tank to beat the game. Just beat all the regular, or you don't have to beat the fortress to beat the game. Just beat all the regular tanks. I'll show you me destroying the fortress as well. The final fortress. That is Grobda by Namco in 1984. Game designer is Xevious. He also worked on Xevious, which this is a spin-off of, sort of. But his real name is Masanobu Endo. I don't know why he chose Xevious. And is short for Endo, his last name, of course. And I gotta put in my initials. But again, I'll show you both me ending the game by destroying the fortress and by I already beat all the other tanks. That is Grobda by Namco in 1984. I'm not a big fan of the game. Now here's me destroying the fortress. And again, listen to a certain sound. There. Then you'll know you're actually hitting the fortress. Then you gotta destroy the other tanks. But that is Grobda by Namco in 1984, and it appeared on Namco Museum Volume 2. I owned the first 3 Namco Museum games, volume games, 1, 2, and 3. They were really cool for the time. I had them on my PlayStation. But this is a spin-off. Very, very mild spin-off of Xevious, and the game situation is totally different from Xevious. It's a kind of dull game, I think. I'm not a fan of it. Put in your initials. But that is Grobda by Namco in 1984. Not my favorite game, not really my kind of game. What is this Crazy Climber 80 saying? Thanks for watching Grobda by Namco in 1984. And I'll get to your requests one of these days. I just want to do some games I've wanted to do. See you later, folks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.